It's never fun to be on the channel by yourself.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Amanda.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. They'll come on in a few minutes, and they're all going to miss this, and then we'll do it all over again for them. But it's a good practice. Donkey!
Donkey.
I did that. Yes, that's Colorado Donkey Watch. He says hi. You see him on the screen there.
Hello, Donkey.
We're not going to navigate the screen the whole time. We were talking about a new word that I learned tonight. Amanda, will you please describe that word to me?
Ridiculosity.
Okay, so you said it, which is perfect. Ridiculosity. And I said, because she didn't give me any definition or anything behind it. She just simply said, yes, ridiculosity. Hi, everybody. So she said ridiculosity. And I said, and it just naturally as could be, these two people were walking by us, and they had styrofoam containers in their hands. And I said, like styrofoam? Like the ridiculosity of styrofoam? And she just went off. Right?
Did I?
You did. You were so about ridiculing. Yeah.
The word ridicule or what's
Yeah, it's awful,
styrofoam?
right? The styrofoam needs to be ridiculed.
Absolutely.
We gotta go find a recycling bin or a trash can, huh?
Yes.
Yes. So we're making phone calls for our favorite political candidate, Lisa Calderon, for Denver mayor. And go Lisa. And we're just walking by and thinking.
By the way, that's Lisa for the number 4 denvermayor.org. Lisa for denvermayor.org.
Because we've been making phone calls and writing postcards all day. And what happens is we get to this state in the world, and I'm actually bent over for a reason. No, leave it there. It's okay. I'm going to put both of these in the ever-growing pile of garbage that we're picking up off the street. Because the ridiculosity of the fact of the matter is,
My team is fighting that. It's on my team.
your team.
My
Yes. Oh, yeah. So Amanda just got a new job. She got a raise.
You know the nonprofit I work for?
Tell us.
Bayard Enterprises.
Bayard Enterprises.
They are, among other things, many other things, they run the Denver Day Works program, and that puts people on the streets to work and helps them move up and on. And my new team is cleaning up the triangle, like the
Yeah. Which triangle?
Part of, so this is where like Samaritan House and Jesus Saves and St. Francis Saves. It goes from 19th to 27th and California to Blake. It's a big area, and we're cleaning up the streets.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
And why is it? And I'm going to tell you guys why it's a big deal.
People to work who live on the streets in that area.
And not only that, but you guys got to know about me and trash already. So, look, bus stop, bench, park bench, former bus stop. We don't really fucking know, but there's a there. And if somebody's fucking with PJ, let's be good. Mystery 13, you guys are all friends, huh? Yes, okay, I don't know what's going on, but hello, everybody. So there's no garbage cans, right? See, bus stop, no cans. We're walking. This has been a black now, people. I got some garbage to recycle. So here's how we're gonna go about this. We're gonna recycle. We're gonna find a thing, and we're gonna clean garbage. Cause that's what you're gonna be doing, right?
That's what we do every day.
Every day.
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday.
And so it's your day off right now. You're not working right now. No, you don't have to do that. Oh, okay.
No, it's
So it's necessary.
It's necessary.
And this is what it is, right? We treat each other well. Good. It is necessary we treat each other well. Just as important as it is to treat this earth well. This young man is a starving artist. Has Parkinson's, never homeless. Please help. Sir, we have breakfast at 16th and Tremont every Sunday morning at 9:30. Let's come walk across. Whoa. Who the fuck is this guy? Come on. You wanna watch this? No, back up. Back up. Back up. Come on, you go. You're in the bike lane, idiot! BDW 751 is what I think we had there, folks. Colorado Jeep And do I realize that it costs more to recycle plastics and papers than it does to make new? Froggy Master, I'm not sure where you get your information, but we don't play the Eric Brandt role here. We actually do full research on everything. 99% of the stuff we say is fake, and only 1% of it is fact. No, I'm joking. That was kind of fun, though, guys. Do you realize what just happened?
Don't say that. You shouldn't say that because then it's on video. Don't say that.
What? No, actually, it's not true. We say all the stuff that's true. But you guys, what was the tag? I'm going to ask who that was. PJ, I got to tell you, I did my best, right? But I think it was like BD something. We're going to have to go back and play the live stream in another film or something. Let's cross over, huh? We got the light. But that guy hit the bike lane instead of the turning lane. So I made sure that the guy who had the right of way, because he was in the turning lane, had the first go at the turn. Because you don't roll up in the bike lane like that. And so that was fun. Liberty, oh my God, okay. So I'm just learning about some of this stuff, guys, but basically right now we're in the middle of a bond transfer. Go ahead. I'm just keeping walking. I was pausing to let you through because the light was in the way. So, wow, that might have been it. Damn, I love a good day. So it does cost more to recycle materials than it does to process new ones, primarily because the oil and gas companies have made it so. So we're not gonna throw that away. We might actually leave this out at the bus stop. One of these folks might be able to use that to a beneficial advantage. Have a good night. But, new bonds, yes, that's exactly what's going on. All bonds are being processed in due process. Everything was public knowledge from the beginning, right, guys?
No one's in jail, though, right?
No, I think Abity did go to jail.
Oh, no.
I think the bonds person picked them up. They wanted to get them cash in hand and all the things that happen, but it was an intentional surprise.
What's jail? How do we help?
No, it's all taken care of. It's all taken care of. What we do now is we go home. Everybody else is doing their things.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
So you know where you're going right now?
I'm going to Union Station to go home. Do you know where you're going?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because I'm then you're going home. And that's a good place to catch the bus home, because when you're downtown in this grid, the buses don't all come to you, right? Sometimes you got to go to them. Yeah, it's a real problem in our city.
Yeah. I was actually thinking I'd get there faster if I walked. True story.
Oh, that was probably a bad. That's all right. Yeah, she really does. She's Amanda is part of our community. She was part of Beloved Village.
Beloved Community Village?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Colorado Village Collaborative. It's Denver's first and Colorado's first tiny house village to house homeless people. And it's beautiful and amazing, but it's gone through a lot of struggle. It needs support, so hello.
Hello, right. So we recognize that the community, the Beloved Village, its roots come from Occupy Denver. Like, they had community villages in the park, and people got jobs, and they had a place to go, keep their stuff, and everything was kosher.
Yeah.
And then they made camping illegal.
Yeah.
So were you around when they made camping illegal?
No, I'm newer than that.
Okay.
I've seen the struggle that still happens today.
Yeah, right.
People are still having everything thrown away. One of my friends just told me about one that happened yesterday. They lost everything. They literally, like, he told me that they carefully took the blanket off him and threw it in the dumpster. And then took all the rest of his stuff and threw it away.
Really?
Yes.
So where was this at?
And they told...
Here in Denver?
I don't know. Yeah, of course. Here in
Okay.
Denver.
So the sweeps are still happening?
Oh yeah, every day. It's awful. It's so awful.
So they clean up.
People lose everything. They're barely surviving, and they lose what keeps them alive. It's disgusting. Hey, Scylla!
Hey, Scylla! Come say hi!
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's Scylla! This is great, guys. So we really are part of the community. And Scylla comes and has breakfast with us on Sundays very regularly.
And she lives at the village.
And you live at the village.
Yep.
Which we were just talking about.
Dude, awesome.
So it's a perfect transitional flow, quite honestly, guys. We were actually talking about some of the roots of the current village, which stems from everybody having a place to live at Occupy. And then I was going to start talking about some of the... there's been a series of villages, right?
Yeah.
From where you're at now. You want to tell us about any of that? I mean, we are talking trash.
I know there's the we were trying to get the women's village going out here in Denver. And what else?
So they were talking about a move, right?
Yeah.
And
to Globeville.
And Globeville didn't get asked.
Yeah.
Mayor Hancock said, "This is where it's going."
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
Globeville has already had so much garbage from the city anyway, and
right.
Yeah.
rightfully so.
So where do you think a better place might be? Do you think there's room in like City Park or Park Hill, maybe up in Cherry Creek?
Hell yeah!
For a park to be converted into a tiny home community?
Yeah. Hell yeah!
Right? I mean, there's a really nice bike trail, isn't there, over by Denver Health and Cherry Creek?
Like even in Cherry Creek, there's a bike trail that goes through Cherry Creek. I've used that trail before.
Yeah. But I mean, so...
Not with this bike, but with other bikes.
Okay, so Globeville has been a beat down, trodden place, and they're not necessarily offering you to move to the finest of Denver locales, are they?
No, they're not. Like there's so like there were. Now, let me say this: there are supporters in Globeville. There are supporters.
I'm sure there are.
And we met with them. We met with them earlier this week.
Fantastic.
But
that wasn't my necessary question. About whether it was if it was like the most sought after of places, and I'm asking this question. Happy evening, folks. I'm asking this question quite particularly because in Cherry Creek, which is not. I'm gonna switch camera sides because it's easier for me this way. In Cherry Creek, they have a lot of nice housing, good, well-established communities, right?
Yeah.
A lot of nice parks.
yeah,
They probably have pretty regular police patrols.
yeah,
So if you were to put a community of women, for example, who wanted to live together in community and were struggling from things like domestic violence or assault that might have happened, struggles financially, and they needed a safe place to stay and keep their belongings. And Amanda, I mean, you're the product of programs where people have a place to live, right? I mean, you get a housing that's affordable to you because the city has these programs available to people.
Tiny House Village is what really got me where I am now.
Ah, there's the key.
Yeah.
Stepping stones.
and don't forget the person who.
And all the people in my community. who-
Okay.
Yeah,
That
and
was
the
big.
person.
Well, that's a
Community
stepping
is
stone.
key.
Yeah.
So important.
And the person, and one person that helped her get into that village. Right here. This chick. This bitch.
So, I don't know what they're chatting about on the thing. I was really trying to dive into some real issues and thoughts, and that thought was,
Let's see what they're asking. Yeah, ask me anything.
ask you anything. Who needs dystopian feature movies? We're living in one.
Ask me
ideas,
anything.
I don't know. There's a lot of hugs going on. So they're basically. It looks like they're talking about. Just the kind of society that we live in, that we don't need movies to give us science fiction because we're living in that reality today.
Yeah.
And so, so you're working 30 some hours a week, stabilized job from living on the street. You're working.
I am.
And a nice bike, right?
Yeah.
So you got some wheels and you got housing. So would you say that the capacity to keep a job and be effective at it and go to school makes a difference because of the tiny home community, the village housing that you have?
Yes.
Okay.
Because if it weren't for that house, I wouldn't have this bike. I wouldn't be going to Metro State University, Denver, MSU Denver.
Right.
Wouldn't be second violinist in MSU Denver's symphony orchestra.
That's fantastic. Congratulations.
Like, if it weren't for that, I wouldn't have what I have.
And this
I'd still be on these streets trying to survive if it weren't for that tiny home village. If it weren't for the community that I helped build.
That's the idea that we try to carry on these live streams, right? Is the community, it's the challenges, it's the stories. And so, you know, we're talking cleanup and garbage and trash, and it ties right into moving people along and the garbage of the city of Denver, where our current mayor, Michael Hancock,
or how I like to call him, Mayor Michael Hancock.
Well, okay. So this is not a rated X movie. So we're going to keep things fairly clean and clear here.
Sorry about that.
But, ladies, I'm really trying to stay focused on ridiculosity. Did I get it right? And ridiculosity is how we started this video stream. The idea, the word, a concept, like styrofoam, a product that causes destruction in its wake in every way, shape, and form, environmentally, ecologically, to DNA in the human body and animals as well. And the idea that they would build a tiny home village, a community location, and then say that you have to move it over and over and over again, and then not ask people if they can go where they're going, but make the city force it down people's throats. Who wants that kind of relationship in your community? Not the people who live in those houses, right? So it's just another layer of the cake of the garbage that's going on in Denver that we need to educate people about and we need to change.
Can I get the quick definition of ridiculosity?
Finally, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Infinite definitions of ridiculosity is wanting and needing and expecting and hoping for change and doing nothing.
Oh, that's like
nothing.
That's like
do something, guys.
Stupidity.
Don't just watch this. Don't just like it. That doesn't fucking count, okay? Excuse my language, but it doesn't. Do something.
Yeah. Come out here.
Get to know us. Do the stuff we do. Find the stuff that works for you, because you're gonna find something else. Find your thing and do it, man. Do it.
I also have some news for you, mostly. For you mainly.
Okay, so
the news I have.
15.
I just came from a gala benefiting Same Cafe.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
And they announced that they started a new program in January called Cook to Work.
Nice.
I start that program tomorrow.
What? Nice. Congratulations.
I'm going to work towards becoming at least a line cook somewhere in a restaurant here in Denver, Colorado.
Well, that's good.
I'm going to work towards it.
Excellent.
Just so that I can have money to support myself while I'm going to school.
Well, that's important. That's logical. That's a good steps in the process, right? And are you also going through the culinary program at MSU?
No, I am not.
Because I'm concerned about violining and line cooking. They're contradictory skill sets.
They are. But my end goal when I graduate school is to become a professional violinist.
Okay.
The Cook to Work and working in a restaurant is just a means to an end.
And I'm not going to discourage you from that means to an end. I've worked in many a restaurant. I just want to caution you that it's probably harder to do some things with your fingers when they're full of knife cuts than it is other things.
Oh, I have really good knife handling skills.
Okay. Well, gloves are a good investment too.
Yes. Yes.
So, but I do have to go home, and it's a
Same here.
It's a half hour from the train that I get to, and that is in 15 minutes, or it's going to be like half an hour before the next one comes.
It's nice to hang out with you.
It was good to hang out with you. Thank you for coming to help volunteer tonight.
Thank you.
We'll see you Tuesday.
Yes.
We're pushing the mayoral race, the campaigns. So if you're looking for something extra to fun, do hang out. Get the info from Amanda where we're at. And guys, gals, folks, I'm going to carry on. Okay, I'm not going to end the stream yet, but have a good night, guys. We'll see you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Too much.
And that's how you find a way to transfer one friend off to another and carry away. So guys, I think the most exciting part of my night so far was that part where the Jeep guy was running in the road, and I just stood there. I had some fucking, some cojones. Yeah, well, you know, I believe that my place in the world is to connect people to the belief that they have more in them, and that they don't deserve the things that we always get, but that we have the ability to come and carry on, right? I guess, as part of it. At least it's how I carry it in within myself. So, I don't know what Froggy said. I have not scrolling my screen right now. And that's not my walk sign. So we'll take a look at it. Hi, Clark. Mystery, Robert, Sarah, Graham, the Liberty Cause. All right, let's get back to business, folks. Eric Brandt and the Liberty Freak TV. Holy fucking shit. I think there was some kind of hurricane storm that happened with Regan Benson pulling the bonds before all the paperwork was done, under the knowledge that the bonds persons were being communicated with. And today's Thursday, and you know, does Regan have a what's going on at 9 News? What's going on tonight? Oh yeah? Why don't you do the live shot inside Union Station? You can't. Do they bar news professionals from broadcasting? Listen, I want you to know my name. It's Brian Loma. I have a YouTube channel called Cut the Plastic, and I'm live right now. And I'm gonna go carry my live stream on, in, and through Union Station, and prove that the Constitution's still alive, as we collectively, in our various forms of journalism, build a case against the BS that they're trying to pull. Cut the plastic. Cause yeah, that's how I do it, guys. We're gonna tell the story how it is. So, bounty hunters. Bounty hunters arrived at my house today. Hey, have you ladies ever had a bounty hunter arrive at your house?
Every day. All the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
Wow, you must hang out with some really dangerous people.
We do.
What are you doing for dinner tomorrow?
I don't know.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'll be honest. I'll be telling people in the Denver community about how hate speech has been scrawled on a bunch of property.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Have you been documenting?
No, but I'm friends with Brother Jeff.
Okay.
And Jeff Fard is going to be holding
what's up with that?
an event tomorrow.
Where?
There's a, Jesus, Lord have mercy on my soul. I'm running a live stream right now, so I can't pull out my own cell phone.
Okay.
But Jeff Fard. Hi guys. Jeff Fard, Brother Jeff, has a channel Occupy Denver will be posting it by morning.
Okay.
So you know who they are. They
Yeah,
do
yeah.
the breakfast and all kinds of fun stuff. So it'll be on their page by
Seeing that, and I'm like,
breakfast. By breakfast, it will be posted. It's supposed to be 6:30 to 8:30 or something like that, 2-hour time frame. And
what's your story? What are you doing? Are you just a journalist?
one of many things, you know, I'm actually working on the new mayor's campaign. You might have heard of her. Her name is Lisa Calderon. She's a half Chicana, half Africana lady, as by genetic heritage, and she's a fourth-generation Denver native. She was 21 when her first child was born. She has both her law degree and her doctorate, and she spent
Smart lady.
she spent 9 years running the recidivism program, the reentry program from the jails, trying to help reduce the return rates, right? And being involved in a lot of community activism and organization. And she's butted heads with a lot of the community. But as a fourth generation, you know, you claim those roots.
Sure.
So our mayor hasn't done a lot of good things over the last 16 years or so that he's been in city council one way or another. So it's time for a change, and so I'm helping to tell everybody.
Push that story.
Push that story, yeah.
Cool. Maybe I'll see you around
Ryan,
tomorrow. Melanie.
no, pleasure to meet you. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing for dinner tomorrow.
Okay.
Come find
I'll
us.
look it up. Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good night. And ladies and gentlemen, this is that esteemed Union Station that 9 News won't enter because they say that they can't, basically. Remember how Fox 31 was evicted from Union Station, this governmentally funded building? Oh, Liberty Freak. Let's talk about that before we go in. God, I'm gonna be late. 9:21. I got 9 minutes to cross this plaza. We're gonna do this drama all at one time. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about the. Well, thank you very much, sir. We're gonna talk about the guys that showed up, the warrants. Have a good night, ladies. Have a good night. The people that were at my house today, allegedly. They were live on TV. So, no, they weren't live on TV. They were looking to answer the absence of a bondholder because the paperwork hadn't gotten done on time. And my understanding of this situation is that the paperwork is being completed as we speak. And by the time I get home, or shortly thereafter, we should be expecting to see a community of people who are back reunited with one another. That's my anticipation. Worst case scenario, it could take more time than that. But my understanding is that everybody was intending to. I have been on the phone personally with bondsmen today. Of course I am. Hold on. Yeah, I hope Rusty's okay too. So, okay, if we're buffering, I'll go outside. But the reality is that these walks are downtown for a reason, underground for a reason. You know, listen, here's the thing. I'm not gonna beat on Regan. And honestly, you know, like, I probably should. But I haven't been around, I've been at work all day. And I don't know the bottom line of all the stories. What I do know is that it is absolute bullshit what's going on. And here's how I want you to view it as bullshit for what's going on. You're watching me live. You watched me stand in front of a Jeep earlier. You've watched me get arrested. You've watched me have fun. But you've watched me toe the line. You've watched Eric do the same thing. And the truth is that there's another side to it that you're learning about. About the courtrooms, about the drama, about the paperwork, about people getting arrested and kidnapped. This is America, right? You guys are seeing with eyes open what happens when people expose the truth. And, you know, we weren't running a 24/7 live last Sunday because it was freezing outside. My battery went from 99% to 3% in 15 minutes or less. That's how cold it was. I got trespassed for life, allegedly. Do you want me to toe that line? Do you guys understand what that potentially means? To face a trespass ticket, to get on probation, what level is one person willing to do? Every day you got to ask yourself these questions. So, if you put yourself out there, and you put yourself out there where you bring other people with you, you got to be willing to go the line. Guys, you got to understand, there was a giant part of me that was jumping when Brandt and Liberty Freak went to jail. Holy shit, they silenced me. I was scared shitless. Silenced. Like dumbfounded, not scared. Well, you know, it is what it is. The point of that being that... Good evening, guys. The point of that being that, you know, just get to show up, drag some people in, give them tickets and citations, and then walk away. But, or do you? Because the law pretty much says that each person risks their own, right? Regan Benson's a badass for getting thrown up against shit, right? Getting tossed like that. We can't take that from her. But when it comes down to it, a settlement's a settlement. Whether you get to sue or come after the government for their wrongdoing, or whether they get a de facto authorization to continue business as normal. That's the question, right? So if you're gonna put yourself on the line, if you're gonna stand up to this system, you have to know where you're willing to draw the line. And if the line is farther than you're willing to go, you need to know how far you're willing to go. And if you're not willing to go all the way, then you need to watch your line. And that's basically the essence of the argument that Regan and Eric are having. All of this, Regan pulling all of his bonds, is over this basic, simple fact. Toe the line or sit on the sidelines. Because if you're toeing the line and then you drop it, everybody else who's on that line with you gets caught up in the unraveling of it. So her dropping bond is her thing, right? Her dropping bond is her thing. She gets to do what she wants there. Eric has bonds, people. He has signatures. He has co-signers. Everything is lined up for Eric's bonds to be taken care of. What happened was that the demand, the call, came faster than the transfers, the paperwork got done. Meaning Regan dropped the bonds.
Doors are closing.
Regan dropped the bonds, and no. That's true. Actually, that's a very good fact. And that's a very strong reality. So you have to know your own level of
Welcome aboard
comfort. They're getting out. Listen, guys, let me be very clear with you. Everything that I know right now says that the bonds were to pay everything off. The problem is the time of getting it done. So Eric did all the paperwork. Eric did his stuff, right? Regan did her stuff. When did she start doing her stuff? And how fast did the paperwork get done? Listen, if the courts all give authorizations to go, they give authorization. Persons who win litigation case after litigation case, who have top lawyers around the state representing you. The things that Eric gets away with, it's because he knows the law and he knows the lines. So exactly, Liberty Cause, you're absolutely right. That's why you got a wrench on, right? Is that all these bonds are misdemeanors. Yeah, there's no felonies, right? This is not conjecture. These are realities. All the bonds are misdemeanors. All of them. The fundraiser to transfer money is absolutely one versus the other in timing, right? In timing. I gotta tie my shoe. So it's all about timing, folks. Who gets it done faster? Eric didn't get it done as fast, right?
This is the E line to Lincoln. Stand clear.
It's their fight, though. It's not my fight. And my fight's other issues. I don't know. I'm not there. Do you people understand? All 70, 80 of you who are with us right now, I was at my job. Sorry. I've been at work all day. The bonds are covered. I know this, right? It's quick and easy. Exactly, lady. Well, of course she's gonna be mad. Sapient, you're not that far off from the truth. You know? We know these things. The reality is it's just another day in the life. Just another day. Nobody died. Thank you. Nobody died. Of course, listen. I still expect an empty house next week. I truly expect Eric Brandt to be out of state. He's got all authorizations. All he has to do is finish transferring the bond paperwork. What happens when somebody pulls the bonds and the other person's ready? They transfer. It's quick, it's easy, it's done. Right? All of you people who are upset, yes.
This is the
Miss Liberty
field at Mile High Station. Next stop, Bavaria West Station.
Miss Liberty will be fine. She overreacts. I overreact sometimes. No, there should not be new bond hearings. This is just transfer paperwork. This literally is paperwork. This doesn't go before a judge. This is just paperwork, folks. So, these are my answers. This is the story. You're funny, Spirit. Thanks. So, waiting for the train. Because it's another day in the life of paradise. Yeah, Jen, you're welcome. Ghost Rider. Yeah, they just have to bond out again. Hi, guys. So, I don't care about trolls. You know, I'm rude, Rick. I'm really getting ready to just dump the trolls all the way. Because I don't need trolls on my channel. And she is going to be fine, right? I mean, this is just another day in the life situation. We who are here fight these battles regularly. Like, you guys, before I was connected with Occupy Denver, with all these activists that you see me with now, I was still doing this shit, right? I was coming to these things, and I was going home by myself. And I went to jail. There's a video. There's a video called March, M-A-R-C-H, March, by an artist named Reeve Khalil, K-A-L-L-E-L, R-E-V-E, Reeve Khalil. He's awesome. I'm in that video. I'm backpacked. I'm face masked. I'm running security at a protest. And that night, I'm one of 0 people who go to jail. But when you see the tear gas and you see the police lineup and all that shit, it's a different situation. I wish I had some Indo. Look, there's moderators for a reason. PJs. I carried my own bond money. Day 3 of the Mike Brown protests. Day 3, I got arrested. I had so much cash on me that they had to raise my bail because I had too much. I had $200 in cash. Time to protest. Let's march, right? So a bond is a bond, a bail is a bail. Unless you've really done something. PJ, oh no, I said you're an auditor. You can kill things. You're a moderator. That's what I'm talking about. So bond is bond, right? When Eric and Liberty went to jail in Inglewood, Eric's like, let's go in the morning. I want to do this before. I want to go to jail before lunch if I'm going to jail, right? So he wakes up the next day and is free. So well, whether or not Liberty Freak was going is a whole other story. Thanks. You know, I was really excited to find these OCBs. Usually I use RAWs, right? But
This is the Averio West station.
you know, guys, it's this issue of bond. That's
Please do not block the doors.
it's bond,
Move to the
right?
center of the train.
Bond is to
Room
make sure that a
for
person
passengers.
appears,
Thank you for riding
that they
RTD
answer,
Electric. Next
that
stop,
they
King
go
Federal
to
Station.
court. And Eric Brandt and Liberty Free TV, they go to court, right? They go to court because it's a horse and pony show. Because they call it kangaroo court. Because they carry the best lawyers in the city of Denver, right? These are realities. This is just how they do it. So it's not that big. I mean, it's a big deal. It's a big fucking deal. What happened at the house while I was gone is an absolutely big deal. And it's disgusting. It's wrong that people come looking for someone under false pretenses. That's how people die. That's how people get killed. When you dial 911, there's a round in the chamber. When they pull that gun out of their holster and pull it up, put their finger on it, there's already a bullet ready to fire out. So you are all absolutely fucking right to be pissed. Absolutely right to be pissed. You sent the cops to Janet's house? How fucking dare you? Yeah, there's my angry face. I'm pissed about it. There's always one in the chamber. Let an RTD security guard come on this bus right now. I'll tell you how there's 15 bullets in each clip, each magazine, if you will. And there's one in the chamber. Exactly, Froggy. They always go to court. They never run. I don't, listen, when I get home, there's going to be people there in a live stream happening, or it's going to wake me up, right?
This is the Decatur Federal Station. You must have a valid ticket, transfer, or pass. Please remember to tap on your smart card or validate your
It's a
ticket.
busy life,
Next stop, Knox
right?
Station.
You know, like, here's the problem with this conversation. I believe the ones who are saying keep one in the chamber
This
may
is the
very
W
well
line to
also
Federal Center
identify,
Station.
self-identify
Stand clear. The doors are
as
closing.
Republican, right? And it's a problem for me. It's because my father was probably a Republican, probably. My father was a gunman, right? I'm all about gun ownership. But yeah, you're sending SWAT in. What? Wait, what? Exactly. Go to court. Take it to the box. Take it to the box. That's what Liberty Freak says. Take it to the box. Take it to the box. So, not always, however, and this is where I was going. There's a crew of 3%ers in our community. And I struggle with it. Oh, good. Well, see, and I like guns too. But, like, there's people who keep guns and there's people who keep guns.
Next stop, Ferry Station.
Who's Hubby? Hubby. Anyway,
This is the
3% is better than nothing.
Center Station.
I suppose that's
Stand
true.
clear. The doors
It's
are
better than
closing.
1%, right? The 3% will take out the 1%. Hi, guys. So, we are... Oh, missed your pajama audits. Nice. Ooh, somebody keeps a gun. Yeah, 3%, it does work. I'm just like, I'm still tossed by it though, because there's been a lot of racism, a lot of centrism, and not enough volunteerism, not enough constitutionalism. And my train ride is like an hour long, right? I can do one of these videos every night. And you gotta know that from the time I got on, left my office, got on the train, got on the walk to the bus stop, got on the bus, got off the bus, and started walking to go live was probably at 25, 30 minutes. And it's 50 minutes now. So, yeah, it's an hour travel.
Next stop, Sheridan Station.
It's about 10 o'clock when I'm gonna get home, and I left at 8:33 is when I got on the bus. That's my life. So that's why I'm not like running hard all day, all night with the audits, right?
This is the W line to Federal Center Station. Stand clear. The doors are closing.
Yeah, keep on and carry all. Nice. Oh, 11:44. Emma, you must be Mountain Standard. No, Central Time. Yeah, so you just got here. Yeah, basically, Emma's Eastern. No, it can't be. It's 9:45 here, 10:45, 11:45. Yeah, that's right. So let's do a quick recap for everybody who's just coming on. It's 9:40 something Mountain Standard Time right now, and Eric Brandt and Liberty Freak TV were being sought after by bounty hunters because their series of bonds were cut short before all the paperwork was completed. That means that they were in communication with the bonds persons, and they were doing the paperwork to get it completed. However, the process of completing the bond and the process of paying all that stuff really takes quite a while. And so Eric and Liberty were not, I don't know, I wasn't there. I was at work. And I think it was probably pretty terrifying. The fact that vehicles were blocked in, right? That the vehicles, like Janet's truck, was blocked in the backyard because Guzman's been following her vehicle, so it's known who it is. And I mean, these are really big issues. It's not all happy, fun and games.
This
right?
is the W line to Federal Center Station. Stand clear. The doors are
It's
closing.
the same thing as those girls that I was with, right? Living in a homeless situation means living in the street. The fact that Amanda is cleaning the street is a big deal, right? No warrant was shown. Well, I don't know about these things. I wasn't there. Right? What I am is close to home. And I'm probably going to learn more. And then I'm going to go to bed. I don't care. Well, of course they want in the house. Oh, okay. Of course they want in the house. Have you never watched Dog the Bounty Hunter? They always want in the house. Why do they want in the house? Because the bond's revoked. Then there's a warrant, right? Bond is like, if there's no bond, there's a warrant. It's automatic. No, I'm doubting that. I really believe that if the bond is no longer covered, yeah. Well, you know, then there's paperwork. I don't know. Again, folks, I wasn't there. I cannot talk to the things that I do not know. Right? I know that this is bullshit. And if y'all say there wasn't a warrant, then there wasn't a warrant. I'm not going to argue with you. It's not worth my energy.
This is the Lamar Station. Next stop, Lakewood Wadsworth Station.
Thanks, CJ. I appreciate that. Here's the deal. I need you guys to ask yourselves a question. Have you looked to see if there's a corner bakery in your neighborhood?
Stand clear. The doors are closing.
Stop talking for a second. All of you, please. I need you to listen to me. Is there a corner bakery in your community? There's 5 in mine. I need you to figure out if there's a corner bakery in your community. No. Arizona's got them. Texas has got them. Maybe it's just a West Coast thing. I'm tired of this. Right? I'm tired of fighting this business with fakery. Do you know that we learned that the community, I mean, this is the work that we're going through. The 16th Street Mall gives its own permits. They get their own permitting process. So if you don't know, Google it. Corner Bakery, CBC Restaurants. Okay, so there's no warrant just because the bond was revoked. That doesn't make sense necessarily. I suppose there's a timeline when people can turn themselves in. But I don't know. I'm learning. Pine trees and a lot of prisons. Butter beer. I love butter and I love beer, but I've never had butter beer. This is the Wadsworth station. I'm getting off in a stop. The Corner Bakery is where we're holding protests.
This is the Lakewood
I was trespassing from the old Denver Pavilions for the rest of my life. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Amen.
Next stop,
Allegedly.
Garrison Station.
Allegedly. Because I don't think it's true. Yeah, I really do not believe, and I'm saying this for the record, that there's water in the Nalgene, and I don't believe that somebody can just walk up to you and say, oh look it, there's corner bakeries in Florida. Pajama, have you protested that yet? This is what I'm asking. Have you protested those corner bakeries? Hot buttered rum's awesome. I like Jägermeister when I'm sick. I've been drinking NyQuil because I'm not allowed alcohol in the house. No, there are over 180 corner bakeries.
You ever done that?
What?
Sit on your phone and fucking forget your ride. I mean, your stop.
Did you just miss the?
I'm supposed to be right there.
The good news is that my house, the next stop, there's another train in like 15 minutes.
I couldn't believe it, bro. I was sitting there on the fucking phone doing a new playlist, you know?
I do know, brother. I do know. But this is my stop, and you're alone for most of it, for all of it.
I gotta go back.
Well, you got something else. So just make it a visit.
I got way too, bro.
Oh, well, I guess that's all of it.
That's a good one.
Anyway, we're going to make a new friend. No franchises, Sapient Haggis in that. What am I drinking tonight? Not enough. That's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. I just got water in my bottle. You know, my trespass will last longer. Wait, no, because my trespass lasted like 24 hours. I think I was there yesterday. Or 2 days ago, I don't remember. Hot Tunny and He. So, this new friend of mine says he might have some whiskey that I can have a pull up once we get off the train. I don't know. We're gonna find out. But don't forget to get off the train.
This is the Garrison Station. Next
Other
stop,
side, boss.
Station.
Let's see if he gets up. Yo! Hey!
This is the deli spot, the Federal Center Station.
So, anyway, folks, that's it. You gotta cross over on this side, man. It's time for that light up, happy times. I'm off my job and off my day. I love you all for coming and joining us, but I'm not carrying a live stream into my house. I'm just tired of it. So, well, we'll see.
Right here, bro. Right where the wall is. You stop the train. And I seen this dude just run and jump over. Fucking land all the way down there.
Oh, down here?
Yeah, that's a good jump, bro. He just jumped over this thing like this. Just landed right down there. Little drone?
Yeah, man. As a matter of fact, for those of these guys that are still watching, I did this. I rolled that thing while I was live.
What do you do?
A lot of things. I'm in campaigns, so I like educate people about this shit.
now?
Oh, I'm on YouTube.
Are you?
I'm live streaming on Cut the Plastics, my handle.
So I'm on YouTube with you.
Yeah. What's your name, man? Tell everybody who you are.
My name is Joe Montoya.
Joe Montoya.
Yes, sir. I'm a veteran, and I'm a cook. Just got off work.
Well, Joe, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for your service for our country.
Nobody really does it if they want to do it.
No, usually it's like, oh, I got to get out of high school and do something with my life.
Well, for me, it was I had to get away from something in the West Side, you know.
Oh, right, because you get too many drugs and violence and gangs.
I just wanted to get away from the people, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It became a I don't know, it was bad down there, bro.
West Side Denver?
Yeah, the projects and everything.
Yeah. Was it? When was that? Was that the 80s?
Yeah, I went into the service in 85.
85. So crack and heroin were big deals in those eras.
Well, it wasn't so much about crack and heroin. It was more about dudes that started robbing each other, you know?
Yeah? Really? Just the gang life.
Killing each other, yeah.
Oh.
That's when it started. GKIs, NSMs, Southside Steels, all them dudes, they all started their gangs back in the 80s.
Really?
You gonna broadcast it?
Yeah, why not? Tell us some stories, man.
You wanna hear some stories?
I want to hear some stories, man. You got a few minutes before the train comes?
One time we pulled into the West Side and, well, we had a party. I just came out of the Job Corps. I was, 17 years old. And a girlfriend of mine came from Salt Lake City, Utah. And my friends were Donald and them were having a party. And we laughed. Me and her got in a fight. So I told her to leave. She split, and I came back to the house. Donald put me in and he said, dude, they're coming to get me. And I said, what do you mean? He said, Danny and all these dudes said I owe them for a half a pound of weed. I said, all right. So I came in the house. As me and him were arguing, his dad came down and said, dude, they want to fuck with you, and he had a gun. His name was Alfredo. He was a Mexican. And while that was happening, his brother snuck out, and all we heard was my girlfriend. She screamed, Joe. We came running out. His brother Phil was laying on the ground. There was blood everywhere. Danny was hit him with some brass knuckles, fucking paralyzed. And when that happened, I ran up to him, and Donald leaned down, and his dad came running out and shot the gun. And Anthony, this other dude, shot him like 4 times. And then the gun fell, so Donald picked it up, shot Anthony right in the neck. And they went in here and came out here, and they all started running, bro. And then we went to the hospital because homeboy was bad. He died. Well, it took 45 days. Philip was fucking paralyzed. And see, that's what it was like, bro. You know.
Man, I'm sorry.
No, you shouldn't be sorry.
That's rough.
It's part of life.
Yeah.
That's one thing I wanted to get away from. You know?
I get it. So getting in the getting in the military was a way of getting away from that.
Absolutely.
Giving you a chance to get some peace.
Well, not really. I mean, it was just like a change of
pace.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I went to the military. I went to Port Sill. Ended up going to Germany. But
you still got that bottle?
Huh?
You still got that bottle?
He wants it.
Can I have a sip?
You're taking all this.
Well, you know, I was just thinking about it.
Just, to me, it's awkward to be able to understand or comprehend that what's really going on, and that people everywhere are trying to do the same thing and understand, because it's fucking powerful.
I've been overseas, you know, like the South
Ich estaba
Pacific.
in Deutschland 2 Jahre und wir sind klein in Deutsch, mein Lieber. Ich estaba in Nürnberg 2 Jahre. And see, to me, being able to understand something is it's so powerful, bro. I mean, I could tell you, you know, right now, I could tell you, dude, don't ever go to Germany. It sucks, bro. It fucking sucks. If you took my advice, and you never went to Germany, you lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you wouldn't know for yourself that it sucked,
Absolutely.
or the weather was cool.
So why would you take somebody else's opinion?
Well, you know, sometimes life experiences are not just based on a phrase, though, but a discourse.
So now you get into philosophy, but that's cool, man. I mean, you know what? One of the best philosophers was fucking Plato and Socrates, right? Because one of the things that McCormick's whiskey.
Look, let me get a quick. Hold on, guys.
I'll wait for the next one, bro. I mean, dude. I just gotta go back there.
Listen, you need to get on this.
Next one.
The next one's not for half an hour.
You sure?
Oh, yeah, they fucked that shit up, man.
If I have to, I'll watch the Copan.
Well, I don't want to. I just don't want to keep you.
It's all right. I don't mind.
All right. Because I'm pretty sure it's like half an hour. Because because I got out of downtown.
This is where I came this morning and I fucking bought Burger King, right?
Yeah.
Because last night, dude cooked pork loaves. And I made a gravy and fucking, we had something to eat, you know, so scalloped dinner. And then I told him, hey, bro, I'll pay you back today. I'll get some Burger King. Well, I got called into work. They told me you go to work at 3:30. And I said, all right, well, I have to change, you know, so I told him this morning, I said, hey, bro, I want to eat Burger King. Can't buy it.
All right. You running?
Dude, good. I mean, I'm gonna fucking smoke a ball anyway.
All right. It's cool then. We just good. We'll wave at the conductor. Enjoy our night. I'm about 10:43. What these guys saying out here? All right. These guys are asking me to stick around, actually. There's about 50, 60 guys on here hanging out. Saying hi, folks. Yeah, they're literally like, I just looked. I'm like, he's like, I'm curious to see what he has to say. Brian, this guy's cool. EJ, yeah, yeah. You don't know. Like, so I turned this thing on. I was downtown leaving this this gig, and a friend of mine, she was volunteering, helping out, writing postcards to people because the election's coming up, right? So I'm gonna switch this because I like everybody seeing the conversation.
Can I explain something to you? I mean,
Yeah, please.
I believe it's so profound, bro. I mean, when I did a little bit of service, when I did my service in the 80s, it was so different than what's going on now. Because look,
Yeah.
in the 70s, when Vietnam happened,
Oh, Vietnam.
they hated veterans, bro.
Right. For sure they did.
So, you know, attitudes change.
My roommate, I said I called Eric my roommate. One of my roommates. Yeah, he's sleeping on the couch right now. I guess he's paying rent in one way or another. He's a veteran. He was in the submarine force.
He was in the Navy, right?
I did. I said submarine force, guys. So getting away like that from all this drama.
It taught me a lot, though. 'Cause
Yeah.
see, when I went to the military, I never thought that what I learned would make a profound difference in my life, you know?
Okay. So,
It became it became a profound difference because I learned respect. You know, and respect is something that a lot of people don't have. They don't understand it. There's a concept. You know what I mean? It's hard to be natural, you know? It's hard to talk to somebody.
so I know about respect though, cause like it was
Well, actually,
it was like a whip in my
it's
house.
Different. It's different. See, the word respect, even no matter what it means or whatever, it's about two people being able to stand in the same place and not make it a point to fucking hurt somebody else. You know, intentionally.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm listening. I'm looking for my papers. I apologize.
Can I tell you one thing? I used to do a lot of push-ups in the military.
100, 150 at a time,
Well,
right?
no, the drill sergeant used to fuck with me, bro, because I was short, Chicano, you know, and shit like
Sí, yo
that.
comprendí, fue
I'll tell
lo
you what,
mismo.
one time he got me, bro. He fucking made me do so many pushes. I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So by the time I got up, there's a process. But when I got up and I said, thank you for conditioning my mind and my body to so I can drive on to it, so I can drive on. He said, drive on time. You haven't heard that popping sound yet. He said, how do a song what's that popping sound? It's that sound you hear when you pull your fucking head out of your ass. And I thought about that. It sticks to me today, bro. 30 years later. 30 years later. That's what it takes, bro. Fucking pull your head out of your ass. You can fucking hear it.
That's true. That's a true story. Can you guys still hear us? I hope so.
Are they just listening?
I don't know. They're all... See, this is the thing about this is the thing about live streaming, is that these people, it doesn't matter
They always
if you're
listen.
paying attention. They're just seriously like rolling through this conversation with or without us.
Not sure.
And I'm telling you, because I started quite literally at this stream's been going for an hour and 10 minutes, right?
Between me and you? Or between you when you got on the train?
I was walking downtown.
You ever heard this? Check this out, man. This is some old shit.
Redbone. You've never seen a snow gnat? I'll get you to Hawaii. We can go find the snow together. Oh, hi Nat. Did I say hello?
See, when that was one of the biggest things in our history, bro, was like when the Indians, you know. See, I'm really saying that, like, okay, in the 70s, when fucking, what's his name? Wounded Knee, bro, when that happened. Yeah, North Dakota. It made a statement. Not only that, but before that was fucking Chavez, Cesar Chavez.
Yeah, Caesar.
Yeah, shit, almost. Our society is fucking changed. We used to have Corky Gonzalez down
Yeah. Yeah, in the library after Corky. You want to tell people about Gonzalez? You were here. Were you around the rain? No.
I was born in '65. My uncles and my cousins, they were in. My father was 42 years old when I was born in '65. So he went to World War II. My dad got the Bronze Star for the base in Long Island. And then my two older brothers went to Vietnam. But I was too young. So when I went in service, it was peaceful. So I went to Germany. I went to Fort Sill, Fort Jackson, and Germany. Damn, I'm getting too stoned.
I'm sorry.
That's too much. Plus, I got a lot of weed too.
Well, I didn't stop you from rolling one. You didn't stop me from rolling one either, folks.
Shit, I'll smoke a bowl with you, bro.
Oh, we got bowls now. Nice.
Wow.
So war is it's tough though, and it doesn't matter whether we fighting in the
It's
streets.
not about that, bro. I mean, look, when you come from a place where you, okay, damn, I don't know why I'm saying this, but first time I ever witnessed a cruise, I was 7 years old. You ever heard of the Ballerina? It was on Santa Fe. And, between 9th and 10th on Santa Fe. That's where I grew. I grew up on 936 Calendar. And behind there, me and my friends, Ronnie, shit, I don't know anything. But, you know,
It's cool.
That's how we grew up, bro.
It's cool, man. So Santa Fe, that's the old art
That's where I-
district. That's
where
our
I've been
district
to-
now.
That's where I witnessed it.
First murder at 7 years old.
You know what the movie we went to see? 1973. First, we went to see The Exorcist. And me and my sister were putting shit in the car and we fucking heard some guys arguing. And we walked into the alley. We were little kids. And we saw this dude fucking just shoot this other guy. I swear to God, bro. That was the first time I ever seen him.
That's fucked up.
And my mom and dad came running out, threw us in the car. And we went to the Lakeshore Drive-In. Right across from.
Wait, they threw you in the
Long
car and
time.
took you to another movie?
Well, they took us to the drive-in, and that's where we saw The Exorcist.
So you were on your way into the movies.
Yeah, we were putting stuff in front.
Oh, the drive. How many of you people remember the drive-in movie?
No,
Because I remember the drive-in movie.
that's what I was when I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what we did.
That's where I saw Octopussy, James Bond movies like Die Another Day, and
We used to sneak people in up at the Evans, bro. And, you know, that's where you just sat out and fucking had a keg of beer. And, you know, pulled out the speakers and just sat there, bro.
yeah. It's funny. I was at the 38th in Blake Street Station yesterday, and they I was looking at the wall. I actually took a live stream. I started my live stream, because they were just projecting a movie on the wall of the granary.
Yeah, that happens. Well, I mean, you know, our fucking technology is so awesome. I mean, goddamn. Everything I knew back in the fucking 80s, brother, in the military, whatever, has fucking just... I can't
Changed.
smoke anymore.
All right.
It's exploded, you know, it's fucking... Our technology is so awesome. You know, it's...
Leaps and bounds in years.
just-
My grandfather served in World War II, because you mentioned your Okinawa. He was at Midway Island, then he was at some other places.
Well, see, Midway and all that, it was a repercussion of what happened in fucking Japan, right? I mean, Hawaii.
Yeah.
But it was all about Hawaii. Because fucking Hitler told him, look, the Americans are going to strike against them. So they hit us, right? And pulled us into the fucking Japanese war. But I mean, it's all semantic. So we all know what happened. Everybody knows what happened. But it's a chain reaction, you know.
I was a chain reaction. I wasn't lying to you about this train, though.
But, you know, service or whatever, bro, whenever you know, the way you treat people, what you do, is like coming out of the, like if I came out of the post right here and I hear
Fire.
the flag going up or whatever, I have to stop and I'll salute, you know. You got to turn around and salute.
Yeah.
Or if you're in civilian clothes, just turn around.
Paying attention. Yeah, no, I get it. I used to raise the flag every day on my property.
Yeah, it could be Reveille, it could be, you know, anything.
Could be Reveille, could be Taps. Oh, did I just say that out loud? I finished it. Yes.
Yes, you did.
I did. People don't know about me. See, these guys, like, I've been doing this YouTube, and it's funny because I've been, I got a friend who does it.
And you looking at me? Turn it away, please. I feel self-conscious.
Sorry.
Oh, man. I done smoked too much, man. I gotta go home, bro. Shit, I got a bunch of weed myself. Everything. You know, I don't know, bro. When you get older, you
I'm 43. Gotta fly.
got you by 11.
Okay, there's a light coming.
Is there a light?
Can you see it? It's in the distance. YouTube. Oh man, Nat, you're making me feel like a child. What's up with that? As soon as I pop my face back on the channel, there you are.
So how big's your following?
You know, I'm about 1,000 followers. My buddy, he's at 10,000. He doesn't wear shoes.
Where's he at? California? Right?
No, he's here. RTD made a rule. And the rule was that if you didn't own shoes, you couldn't ride the bus.
So he protested.
Are those cowboy killers? No? Can you spare one anyway?
Sure, man.
Oh man, I'm feeling bad. That's alright.
Nah, they're pyramids, bro. I gotta do cheap, brother.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
You know?
I shouldn't even be doing it.
Here's another thing. Okay. You're listening. I fucked up. I did time in the penitentiary.
I spent
But see,
time
okay,
in
look,
jail.
The thing about
Long time.
the thought about
Not long.
no, I mean, see, in our history, fucking as a society, the way we thought about penitentiary, you know, what fucking
What? It was
what
it
it's
bad?
about, bro. It's
Misdemeanor?
no, felonies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I was an idiot. Gotta pay for it.
I took cannabis and cannabis food products with me to American Samoa, a U.S. territory, and I didn't realize that it was like
Did you
customs and all
Did you
that.
have a
shit.
rich family, bro?
No,
Your family well off.
no, I'm fucking poor as shit.
Dude, when I came out of California, I mean,
That's your fucking chain, and you have to get on it.
yes, I do.
Hey, man. God bless. Are you guys still talking about Eric? Nice. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do we got here? We had a long day. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. And I don't believe Eric's going to be at the house when I get there. But let's have some last thoughts. We can do that. The last thought that I have right now is that they were prepared to do their paperwork and they had the money and all the things were together. So I didn't get phone calls asking for money tonight. That's my last thought. When I talked to Eric Brandt face to face, mouth to mouth, whatever, over the phone, that was weird. Let's not talk about that. Voice to voice. When I talked to Eric Brandt, he didn't ask me for money. And that's what I'm going to hold into my head while I show you this new plastic flower. You see that? That's a bag. That's a plastic bag in a tree. Cut the fucking plastic out of your lives. Because there are now four plastic items in trees within 1 block of the RTD Garrison train station. That is a reality. What are we going to do about that, folks? I don't know. But I do know that it's time for me to cut the line, call it a night, because I'm done talking trash. There's trash in the trees, and there's a lot of trash going on in life. And sometimes we got to cut it out. We got to get rid of the garbage. By getting rid of that garbage, we cleanse ourselves. And as I say that, I'm destroying this stupid thing that I grabbed from that guy. Disgusting. Alright. I'm out here, guys. Have a good night.